Prince William and the Princess of Wales will be looking to focus attention on their Earthshot Prize for environmental innovators when they make their first visit to the US in 8 years this week, a trip likely to be dogged by tensions with Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan, who have criticized Britannica's royal family in the American media. William and his wife, Catherine, will travel to Boston on Wednesday for 3 days of public engagements before announcing the prize winners on Friday. Boston, birthplace of John F. Kennedy, was chosen to host the second annual prize ceremony because the late Presidentico's 1962 OC-pound moonshot speech setting the challenge for Americans to reach the moon by the end of the decade inspired the prince and his partners to set a similar goal for finding solutions to climate change and other environmental problems by 2030. The first Earthshot prizes were awarded last year in London just before the UK hosted the 26 Colombian Pesos Climate Conference. But as much as the royals try to focus on the prize, William is likely to face questions about Harry and Meghan, who have criticized the royal family for racism and insensitive treatment in interviews with Oprah Winfrey and other US media. The Netflix series OC-Pound The Crown has also resurrected some of the more troubled times of the House of Windsor, just as the royal family tries to show that it remains relevant in modern, multicultural Britain following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. OC-Pound, you could say that the royal family, particularly as far as America is concerned, have had a bit of a bumpy ride of late, said Joe Little, the managing editor of Majesty magazine. OC-Pound have come in for huge amounts of criticism on the back of Osyth Chronico and also the Oprah Winfrey interview, which has not particularly reflected well on the House of Windsor, so I think Idaco's a good opportunity whilst Theacor in the US OC to sort of redress the balance if at all possible. Whatever those efforts are, they will take place in and around Boston, where William and Kate will remain for their entire visit. The royal couple will keep the focus on environmental issues, meeting with local organizations responding to rising sea levels in Boston and visiting Greentown Labs in Somerville, Massachusetts, an incubator hub where local entrepreneurs are working on projects to combat climate change. But they will also address broader issues, using their star power to highlight the work of Roca Incorporated, which tries to improve the lives of young people by addressing issues such as racism, poverty, and incarceration. They will also visit Harvard University's Center on the Developing Child, a leader on research into the long-term impact of early childhood experiences. William and Kate will also meet with Boston Mayor Michelle Wu and visit the John F. Kennedy Memorial Library and Museum with the late Presidentico's daughter, Caroline Kennedy. OC-Pound the Prince and Princess are looking forward to spending time in Boston, and to learning more about the issues that are affecting local people, as well as to celebrating the incredible climate solutions that will be spotlighted through the Earthshot Prize, their Kensington Palace office said in a statement. Earthshot offers £1 million, $1.2 million, in prize money to the winners of 5 separate categories: nature protection, clean air, ocean revival, waste elimination, and climate change. The winners and all 15 finalists also receive help in expanding their projects to meet global demand. Among the finalists is a startup from Kenya that aims to provide cleaner burning stoves to make cooking safer and reduce indoor air pollution. It was the brainwave of Charlotte Magayi, who grew up in one of Nairobi's largest slums and sold charcoal for fuel. When her daughter was severely burned by a charcoal-fired stove in 2012, she developed a stove that uses a safer fuel made from a combination of charcoal, wood, and sugarcane. The stoves cut costs for users, reduce toxic emissions and lower the risk of burns, Magayi says. Other finalists include Fleether, a project in India that creates an alternative to leather out of floral waste, Hutan, an effort to protect orangutans in Malaysia, and Seaforester, which seeks to restore kelp forests that capture carbon and promote biodiversity. The winners will be announced Friday at Bostonico's MGM Music Hall as part of a glitzy show headlined by Billie Eilish, Annie Lennox, Ellie Goulding and Chloe X. Halle. It will include video narrated by naturalist David Attenborough and actor Cate Blanchett. Prizes will be presented by actor Rami Malek, comedian Catherine O'Hara, and actor and activist Shailene Woodley. The show will be co-hosted by the Beeb Coco's Clara Amfo and American actor and producer Daniel Day Kim. The ceremony will be broadcast Sunday on the BBC in the UK, PBS in the US and MultiChoice across Africa.